What's up, guys and gals? Welcome back to the Nerd Castle for the next episode of Kingdom. My name is Splattercat. Very happy to have you here today. God, we have so many guys over here now. Our army has really expanded. It's gotten quite large. The army is ready to go. We need this snow to leave, though. I think we're getting towards the end of our tenure here as king of this land. And so focusing on the boat is going to be what I think we should hit up as aggressively as possible. Our lands have become very, widely spread. Like, we've basically conquered every... Ooh, hey, what's up, man? I love gold. Give me that shit. Absolutely. So how many guys am I missing over here? Because I can build myself another farm. Sorry, I heard the sound of fire and people clanking pots and shit. And for some reason in my head, I thought, oh my god, we're all gonna die. That was just the first thing that came to mind. I was like, shit is going down right now, and I'm not sure if I want to be a part of it. Greetings, my hunters. Have you done anything on this side? I'm going to go out on a limb and say the chance is doubtful that anything has happened over here. You haven't made any money neither? Alright, well that seems to be the way that the economy is going. You know, I'm not trying to be negative about it or anything, but maybe we make something happen. That one right there, we could do a footbridge. Where are my little peasants at? I'm going to keep hiring warriors just in case. You can never tell just what you're going to need out here. Two of these little guys, though, would definitely help out. However many archers I can stack up would be absolutely acceptable. I thought there was like a slime monster coming up from under that tree right there. I legit thought that bad things were about to happen to me. I may have puckered slightly. We'll head back to base. I've got enough coins right now to where we should be able to put some touches on the boat. It's possible that... I don't know if I should build more farms or if I should just focus on the boat. I think our cash stream right now is looking really light. And that's not a good thing. That makes my life very difficult. And so anyways, until our cash flow is a little bit better, I'm a tad terrified to really spend a ton of money on anything. I would rather play it close to the chest. However, I don't think that guy's got anything for me. Building more farms would give us better access to cash. I mean, that's pretty much what we need right now. You ain't got nothing for me? And they're not using this farm right here, which is kind of odd. I'm still not entirely sure why they're not using that farm. There's an extra one over there, and they're just, like, standing around. It might be because the proximity was too close when it randomly generated. I don't really have any concept of how that all functions. So it may have gone down like that, or it may not have gone down like that. We've got another farm right here. We might be able to get somebody to come out to this one. I wonder how many pieces of boat I have left, though. Like, there can't be that many, right? Like, just throw a couple more pieces on this thing. We gotta be getting really close. And we'll concern ourselves with... those pieces are kind of small. I don't know. We didn't have the cash anyways. Here, somebody come over and chop down that tree. We will continue to deforest everything to the best of our abilities. That's right. Use that hammer to chop down a tree. We're not the smartest peasants out here, but we figure things out. We come up with complex solutions to simple problems. Well, I have this hammer, and I'm pretty sure if I strike the tree with it enough times, the tree might fall down. I'm like, yeah, that is how it will probably work. But if you just put a wedge on the end of that stick right there, it'll probably go better for you. Now that winter's here, I think we have issues. I think we have big issues. Wonder if the seasons are circular. Because that boat is expensive as hell. Like, that boat is a giant cash sink. Like a crazy cash sink. It looks like we don't have a blood moon coming up right now, which is fantastic. We got that. It's probably our bowman right there. They split in between the walls every time you hire two of them. He's not going to farm through the night, so it should work out. I think I will build another farm. It just seems like a good idea to me. And we've got two farmers sitting around over here with tools that ain't doing shit. And unfortunately, we can't really suffer that right now, so if they could get that done, if I get 2 harvests, I can build that other farm, and then that gives me, oh, we got a little bit of cash right there. From what, I don't know, but I appreciate your contribution. Thank you, kind soldier. Thank you. That guy only got 3 coins, so that gives me 7 altogether. We need 1 more harvest in order to get that other farm up and running, and then we'll be pulling down like 9 or 10 coins a day, which, while still not like buku quantities of Skrilla, should give us at least enough bread to break. Possibly. We won't be able to survive too many more invasions, so I'm just trying to get out of here. Come on, man. Finish that harvest. Get that shit done. Yep, that's right. You and your Ushanka. There it is. That's a pretty decent harvest right there. Okay, so now that he has coin explosioned all over our face, let's go back to this side. We'll build this farm right here, which is a little bit closer to the front lines than I would like. But I think it's going to become necessary. Like, I think we need this. Otherwise, it's not going to work out so great for us. They're rebuilding the wall on this side, which is fantastic. That's good, good, good. On this side, I'll drop a couple more coins into keeping the boat moving. I think we've got at least like 10 or 15 more boat. Oh, did we lose a wall over here? Why does this wall seem so much lower? Oh, because it still needs to be repaired. Okay. That's fine. Farmers! Where are farmers? Dump, da, dump, 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 dump. Corporate sponsorship and the internet medium. Things that we have to discuss and think about, because Pimp King White Pants is all about getting that money, bitch. So, sometimes he's got to stack it, which means every now and again he's got to take on a corporate sponsor. Yeah, these guys aren't really like... It might be a side effect of winter. I don't know. Because I've got farmers in here, and I've got lots of extra farms, and none of them really seem altogether too interested in actually doing the job that they were hired to do. It looks like we might get the grass to grow back a little bit over here. Maybe we survive the season. There's still some ice in the water. Still a little bit frigid for my taste, but should be cool. This guy's about to be done, I hope. Come on, man. I know you're right on the edge right now. Finish it out before the end of the day. I believe in you. Give that thing another swack. As far as I know, that's the only way that you can make herb grow is by hitting it with blades. See, there it is. Give me that cash. And then we're going to go watch the Western Front. We're going to dump all this cash into the boat at the end of the day. I think it's pretty much the best plan that we've got. If we dump this all into the boat, hopefully get ourselves to some new land, see some new content. Maybe not have a horse that's as tired as this one. Are you going to finish up before nightfall too? You are not. He's going to go home and take a break. That's cool. It's union mandated. You got to do what you got to do. Horse, is there a reason why you're making my life so difficult right now? All I want to do is get from point A to point B. You're making it tremendously unsatisfying. Here, go to this side. We're obviously going to get attacked by shit again, because we always get attacked. Also, there's a fog. And I think that fog is evil. On some low level, fog must be the devil. That rock was a little premature, but I get it. You're excited about combat. There you go. Who's making it through this wall? Ain't nobody making it through this wall. You get those arrows out there and you let them flying out. Good man. Good man. You done it. You done good and I believed in you. Drop all that shit on the ground. Have builders come over here. It looks like we're still pumping coins into this thing. Crazily enough, we are still pumping coins into this thing. It's coming together. It's not like we aren't finishing it or anything. It's just we're building it one board at a time. I'm really, really concerned. Well, looks like things are growing back a little bit. The background's looking a little bit more satisfactory with regards to grasses and plains and things like that. But I don't think we'll hold for too many more assaults. Come on, man. You ain't got nothing for me right now? Alright, I'll come back later. But seriously, I need you to handle your business. Farm like you've never farmed before, because our lives very well might depend on it. I don't know. What's up, guys? You catch anything? No, you didn't. Yeah, I didn't really expect you to either. The grass just ain't growing like it used to. Maybe it's because it's iced over. Maybe that's why they're not using the farms. Because you remember there used to be flowing water right here. And it's possible that once it ices over, the farm no longer remains usable. That's a mechanic that didn't exist previously. And so unfortunately, it's a thing that I have no experience with at all. I have not leveled up that particular tree in the slightest. I'm hoping our little grass fields with the bunnies comes back, because that's where we were making the vast, vast majority of our money from. Yeah, the water wheel's not turning either. I don't know if that's indicative of anything, but it's got me concerned. I do think we have enough people to really kind of hold it down. We just got to make it into the next sunny season. On the next map, I'll try to be a lot more aggressive about the way that I develop. I think this time I took it a tiny bit slow. There we go. There's some money. I took it a tiny bit slow on this map just because I wanted to re-immerse myself in the experience. But this has always been a game that really kind of wants you to speedrun it for some reason. I'm not that kind of player, and so that play style does not come to me naturally. Like, I tend to just be like, I like to take things slow and easy. That's just how I play games. I just don't feel the need to rush. However, throw some more pieces on this boat, man. This thing done. That much money got me like 4 feet of railing. It's expensive. It's an expensive hobby building boats. Then again, that's what boat is an acronym for, bringing out another 1,000, so... It's been a well-established fact for a long, long time that boats are kind of money sinks. I think they added, like, the night... There's definitely, like, bluer nights where it's darker, and it just feels, like, more empty. I don't know. Sometimes in the city that happens, where for whatever reason, like, it'll rain or something like that for, like, a couple days straight, and then at the end of the couple days, what'll end up happening... There you go. Is it like knocks the smog and all the shit out of the air? There you go. Keep them off that wall. I don't want to see any stones falling. All you gotta do is... Oh, good rock. That was a real good rock. Just shallow enough. But yeah, every now and again in the city what'll happen is it'll... I don't know, you'll have like rainfall. And it'll just like knock all the smog and all the bullshit out of the air. See, there's a fire here, and there's a plot, but nobody's using it. Ah, shit, it's snowing again. Maybe there's a max number of farms you can have once winter gets here. I mean, it might just be something as simple as that, too. Just a little bit more money. This is not how I wanted to spend this entire episode, running back and forth, just collecting stipends. You got anything? You got nothing. What kind of tax collector are you, son? They get wiped out on this side? Who is this? Why do I have random peasants walking around? I'm a little bit interested in that. Why do I have random peasants walking around? Everybody should have had access to bows or some kind of tool. It's got me a tiny bit worried. Man, look at them. They just come to me with their hand out now. They didn't even try and get a job or work or anything like that. It's like, oh, me lord, right here with the gold, me lord. Hey, I would like my free gold, please. Like, you know that's not how this works, right? You got to put something in to get something out, right? Like this honey jar, it only contributes when all the bees is buzzing. You feel me? And you don't sound none too buzzy to me. I'm not hearing that low tone. I don't suppose you farmed anything over here. Damn. Well, I tried to build new farms, but that was a giant waste of cash. So I probably shouldn't have even messed with that. I should send people back to town with bows or whatever. Just keep manning the walls and getting as much as I can lined up. Hey, you. Give me everything you have right now so that our people can survive the great scourge coming from the darkness. I mean, I could push back the forest and we could destroy the portal. That's the other way that you win the game, is by destroying the portals. But building the boat, it seems like we're already down this road, so we might as well go for it. I feel like you probably got to dedicate to a strategy and just hope for the best. Anyways, let's throw a couple more pieces on, you know? Do your thing, builders. Get on out here. Slap wood. I know how you guys like it. There you go. Finish that thing off. Oh, we gotta do a hand railing too? Can it just not be safety approved? Like, I'm not trying to cut corners right now when it comes to, like, you know, taking care of our longshoreman business. But, like, can it just not be safety approved and we can just build it? Like, just get it floating, you know what I mean? And then we just gotta jump on the river and then we'll be good. Oh, we got a blood moon coming in. This might be it. We didn't get a good map either. We got kind of a weird map as far as the game is concerned. On the plus side, with the way this map is arranged, it's very, very good for defense. So we might be able to do okay here. I'm so glad the catapult doesn't hit me anymore. God, I hated that. It used to drive me nuts. Dude, you might want to come back inside. You might be making some poor life choices right now. I'm not trying to be negative, but that might not be the brightest place to stand. That might be a very dim choice for you. Oh, we hit our own wall. That's so bad. That's what you really, really, really don't want to have happen. Oh, no. Be in here knocking coins out of fools. Stop hitting our own gate with the rocks. Oh, no. So where'd all these coins come from? What was up with that coin business? People getting coins knocked out of them. Or were those my coins? I don't think I had coins in my pocket. I think I spent them all on random shit. Huh. Okay, so we got a couple of guys that lost their weapons right there, or at the maybe lost their hammers. I don't know. They lost something. Everyone is lost in this great war. Pimp King White Pants has tried to be mighty. He's tried to be stalwart. But it hasn't worked out so great. Sometimes the tide is just so thick. It's just so difficult to be a Pimp King. It's just so difficult. The Procurement King. That's a fancy word for pimping. Procurement. That's for the guys that really want to sound fancy, like what they're doing is legitimate. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge. It's not legitimate. Wow, we got a lot of guys over here. You guys find any bunnies out here? A little bit of cash, but not much. I'm faced with kind of a difficult choice where I gotta decide if I want to re-equip the people that lost their weapons or dump all the money into the boat. I think it's gonna take us a little bit more time, so I think personally I'd rather make sure everybody has a weapon. They'll split up, they'll go back to their individual guard posts, and then we'll be good. I was hoping that last melt that we had going on over there was the last one of the season and that we'd finally be like knee-deep in spring. Unfortunately, it didn't go down like that. We got two guys right there. I don't know what they're supposed to be. Might be hammer guys, possibly. I can't afford to replace hammers right now, though. Oh, it looks like all of our hammer guys are here. I don't know what happened. Either way, fix the boat. Oh, it stopped letting me add things. I can't add more money. So now what? Oh, there we go. Cool. Did we win? Wonder how this all functions. Like maybe once it reaches town, everybody loads on it and then everybody bails. I'm not entirely sure. This could really go either way from the way that I'm looking at it. We just lost a hammer guy, though, which is a bit of a downer because I didn't want to lose a hammer guy. reloading the catapults quickly is kind of clutch, and we need that to happen. Also, why did we lose all of our knights? Where did they all go? They get hit by rocks or something? It seems like that might be vaguely possible, because our numbers do seem depleted on this side for whatever reason. And I think the knights come with their own little, like, retinue. We shouldn't get hit, I don't think. It's rare that you get hit the day after a blood moon. So we should have a little bit more time to regroup and focus. I hope, anyways. Huh. Hope they don't have to push the boat, like, all the way back over to the other side of the map. That would be something that I would be concerned about. I don't know if we have the time to deal with that. I already feel like I'm dug in enough, like with the... I feel very mole-like at the moment with my stalling tactics. I feel dug in. Must have lost our knights. Yeah, it needs to be replenished. Knights are expensive to replenish, too. They are very, very expensive. So that would explain why we got so many randos walking around. Anybody got anything for me? No, you ain't got nothing for me. Well, that's fine. Enjoy the morning, then. Ain't nothing like a crisp, fresh morning on the frontier. I don't know if you've ever done outdoorsy stuff, but... I don't know, man. There's something about 6:30 in the morning in the middle of the desert. It's a little magical. 2 hours from the nearest city. Chilling at altitude, just being like, hey! Come join my culture. I'll cut you a paycheck soon, maybe. Someday. It's possible that it might happen. Maybe. That's concerning. Sorry. Something weird. I just got an email. It popped up on my phone, and I read the header, and I was like, that's a little disturbing. It's okay. I'll sort it out later. It's all good. We ain't got time for that bullshit, right? How you gonna give me 2 coins, bro? Did one of these guys pick them up? I was gonna say, which one of you guys robbed my farm? Uh-huh. I know you guys are shiesty. You ain't fooling me, peasants. You ain't fooling me. Fooling me. You up to some shit right now. Act like I don't know. The knights are pretty decent, but if they get hit by rocks, it seems like they aren't quite as helpful as one might hope. You still pushing that over there? Oh, look at that. The ice is still attached to the water even though the boat is going through it. That's a little minor thing, though. That should be easy to fix, I think. I would just make it so that the ice despawns when it's within, like, a certain radius of the boat. Whatever sprite they're using. Just make it, like, slowly disappear or whatever before the boat gets there. That's how I'd hotfix it. I just do it hella fast. But then again, I'm lazy as shit, so... I'm under no pretense that any video game I ever design would be, like, beautiful or, like, well-made. It's just like, I'm lazy. I know my weakness. I know who I am in this life. And who I've always been. I'm not likely to change either. I'll be honest with you. May happen. I doubt it, though. Then again, I think I lost a bunch of archers when they got on the boat, too. Wow, how many hammer guys have to push this thing? We have a lot of engineers pushing this thing. Wonder if it has to make it all the way to the dock on the right-hand side of the map. That's a really, really horrifying realization if it's going to take that long. Because that means we got to hold the line for a lot longer. Like at least 2 to 3 more days. And now that we're down hammer guys, it's going to be a lot rougher because we can't reload the catapult at the rate that I would like to reload it. Oof. Yeah, it looks to me like that wall's coming down. There it is. You guys screwed up. Took too many hammer guys to push the boat. Took way too many. And there's no money to replace what we just lost. Like, the money does not exist. So, we had better hope that this plan pans out, because they're going to destroy us tomorrow. Every day they're going to get through one further wall, and then that's it. We just fail. Like, that's done. Over. There's no money to be redistributed to get peasants back or anything like that. I do think winter's a little too harsh. I think that winter is actually way too harsh. Well, maybe not way too harsh, but it's definitely pretty harsh as far as the cash flow goes. So do I just, like, leave these people here? Like, do we get on the boat when it gets to the end of the moor? Or to the end of the dock or whatever, and then we just, like, leave? I don't know. Yup, that lack of rapid-fire catapult is what killed us. That is what took us out. Well, my name is Splattercat. I'm going to sit here and wait for this boat to get pushed all the way across the map, and I guess I'll see you later. It's not going to be entirely thrilling for the next episode or two while we wait for this thing to get to wherever the hell it's going, but maybe it'll work out. I'll see y'all next time. Bye, everybody.